vocal about wanting to fight in Japan. How was that experience like for you, not only fighting there, but also winning there?
Man, it was a dream come true, bro. I was dreaming of fighting in Japan since I was 15 years old. Finally happened, and I couldn't have imagined it going any better. So loved it.
You're getting a former Bellator champion, AJ McKee, for your second Bellator fight. How surprised were you to be getting one of the biggest stars of Bellator in only your second Bellator fight?
Yeah, it's I don't know, like you said, this guy was this is my first world champion. I think it's the former world champion that I'm competing against, and I think it's definitely the biggest fight I could have at this point in my career. And I wish I could, plan my fights, but I believe God guides me and leads me to these things. So I believe He brought me to this point and brought this matchup and all. Like it's pretty crazy.
How do you see this fight playing out for you?
And the way I see this fight, it's like a tiger versus a leopard / panther. I feel like I'm the tiger though, so I'm bigger, stronger. And
I'm not sure if you saw, but he was throwing dollar bills with a rapper on the way to the cage. I know that your last walkout for Bellator, you dressed up as a crusader. So who's gonna have the better walkout this time around?
Generally, no one usually I have a competition with, but hopefully AJ does something fun. And who cares who wins? As long as the fans are entertained, that's what matters. So, but I definitely have a fun walkout plan for this one.
He says that if he wins this fight against you, he's going to get the title shots. Do you kind of have the same belief that if you beat a former champion, AJ McKee, that you're next up for the lightweight title?
Yeah, I mean, so technically I'm not even ranked in the lightweight ranking, so I'm not sure if Bellator will make that happen right away. But, ideally, once I smash him or starch him, we never know. I would definitely like to fight for the title, but if not, I have someone in mind. But I'm staying focused for October 1st and AJ. That's where my head's at. But God willing, I definitely see what I'd like to do next. But
he's been kind of focusing on Patricio Pitbull, wanting to get that third fight. Do you feel like he's overlooking you in any way?
I hope he is. I hope he's not watching too much film. I hope he's not studying me. I hope he's kind of just thinking, oh, whatever. It's like, who is this guy? And kind of overlooking me or looking in the past, so to speak. But, he's coming up to 55, and I have no problem sending him right back down to
And what is your current contract
with
Bellator? Obviously, you've been in different promotions. Did they sign you to a multi-fight deal? Like, what's the situation going on for you right now?
Yeah. I have a multi-fight contract with Bellator. So, and excited to compete for them. Like I said, they're giving me an incredible, amazing opportunity. Right.
Out of all of your walkouts, which one's your favorite? I mean, you've done Darth Vader, you've done a Crusader night. I believe you've done more. What's your favorite walkout that you've done in your career?
It's hard to say, man. I've done quite a few. I really can't say I like them all. Like I came out as Hercules. I've done a Raiden from Mortal Kombat. I've done a Power Ranger. Man, so I have fun with it. So I've done one of my favorites for sure was when I did a disco boogeyman. That was fun. Yeah. So I've always said this, and I will stand by it. I don't care about being a champion. I care about being able to beat the champion. I don't care about being the best. I care about beating the best. And I'm at that level now where any given night I can take anyone out. So in my eyes, the belt will be great. I'm excited to be a world champion. So, I mean, everyone says, "Oh, I want to be a world champion," or blah blah blah. I just care about smashing the best.
And Bellator this division. I mean, you got some legends out there like Benson Henderson doing his thing in this division. Do you have any dream fights down the line?
Well, man, I was gonna wait till after the fight, but I want to fight Usman, man. I've been calling for this fight since last year, even before I fought for Bellator. I want to fight Usman Nurmagomedov. I don't think he's 15-0, but I don't think he's faced anyone at my level, and I want to add a loss to that record.
Your last Bellator fight, you had one of the best comebacks of the year. Next time you step into the Bellator cage, what can the fans expect to see from you? Is it going to be knockout of the year, fight of the year? Like, what's going to be?
I got 14 wins, 13 finishes, so God willing it'll be another spectacular finish. But hopefully it won't be as rough looking as my last Bellator fight. That fight was on like less than 10 days notice, and it didn't look easy. I don't want my fights to be that ugly, so to speak. So hopefully this one's a lot cleaner.